Good morning, everybody. My name is Jesse Colson. Welcome to our channel. Out at Dad's today, we're going to get the floor built for the Monster Lodge. Hopefully going to get it taken down this weekend to the ice, get it tested out. So what we're doing, Dad's kind of already pre-cut some of the stuff. Got some of it ready, but it's going to take 4 full sheets of plywood, 4x8, and we're going to cut them in half. We're going to put 4-foot board down here on this end. You'll have 2-foot boards here in the middle and a 4-foot board in the middle, 4-foot board on that end, and 2-foot boards in the middle. So these ones down here will be set flush to this edge, and that's just your support system. The ones in the middle, one of these is going to be set off on this side on the first board, and then every board there will only be 2 of these because we'll overset one side. That way they lock together. And then in the middle, this one will be set in the center the same way. That way each piece locks together so it overlaps. And it gives you your stability and it'll kind of help hold it together. So we're going to get to cutting them and show you how we build it in case somebody wants to make one. Alright, so Mom's hanging out here with us. Say hi, Mom.
Hi. Good morning.
Dad's over there. He's gonna be the laborer. Mom's the foreman. I'm the film tech. We're gonna get going.
Those will set with those other ones. I've only got the two 4 total 4-footers. Don't set them with that one. Set them, yeah.
I set it right here.
Because those 2 will go on the ends.
That's why I have it there next to me.
We'll put them where the doors are.
I was gonna say it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No, they can go wherever.
You just pick where you want those ones to go, and that's where they'll be.
So what I did here was so I got 3 sheets of plywood together. I marked them out and marked for my saw. I laid this metal strip down on here so it gives me a true straight edge when I cut across the center, or cut across all 3 of those. So it's not a wibbly wobbly like you get when you're trying
Like
to
mine in a
use
couple places?
Yeah, when you're trying to use a handsaw. So that's why the straight edge is in on the middle, and you see the clamps clamping the sheets of plywood together so the sheets of plywood don't move around.
So and paint to stay better. So we did on mine. Paint's still holding. Yeah. So far.
Are you gonna have to put like front door and back doors, or?
We'll put door, because it really doesn't matter what direction the hut sets on it. The door should be on the same side. Yeah. Paint goes in the center and you just line each number up.
Oh, I gotcha.
That way you just, when you take them off and start setting them up, you just put them in.
Stick those in.
So a little bit of a change in Dad's original design. We're gonna do it just a little bit different. We're gonna lay the 4-footers all down the middle, and then we'll have a 4-footer on each end there, and then where the door is we'll have a 4-footer, and then there's gonna be 2-footers all down the middle. It should work that way. So Dad's gonna cut some more 2-footers, and we should be in good shape. So this is kind of how the design is going to be now. Start down here at this end. So we'll have, this is where the door is going to come in at. So you got a 4-foot board across here and a 4-foot board there. And then you have your 2-footers, and then there's a 4-foot board here and a 4-foot board there. The only reason we're not putting another 4-footer here is because you should never step on that side of it. So then you'll have your 2-footers. 2-footers are going to be your center supports. And you have straight 4-footers all the way down the middle. That way you have anywhere in the middle of the tent, you should have plenty of support in that section. So basically the cot is going to set like that. So we got the support right there where the cot is, and then there's another one there where the door is going to be. And then the 2-foot support that's right there is, we scoot it down just a little bit. So do the same thing on this side. So you'll have your cot will be set here, so you have the support of this, and then this one's scooted down just a little bit to catch the cot. This is where they'll basically sleep, is in this part, and then this will be living and fishing quarters right there. So I think it's gonna work out just like that. We're gonna start putting 2x4s on, try to get this thing together. All right, so we got started without you, sorry about that. So we've got the front board right here attached, and we're starting on that side board. Does that look about the same? A little more.
Yeah, there. We can measure it if you want to measure it.
It depends on how particular you want to be, Dad.
Yeah, that's good. Looks half to me, so put another one there. Put another one here. Those I'm only going to put 3 in, but the 4-footers, I think, to support this. A lot better, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's what we did on mine.
Now we'll do this one.
Okay, so
Okay, you push it up. I gotta come out this time. Okay, push it. Okay. Okay.
push it up how you want it. I would just stick 2. One there and one there.
That's fine.
Is that close enough to center for you?
Center to me. Let's go ahead and put one here. Let's put 3 since that one's going to take some support. And then this one we can just do.
Just do 2 of them.
Yeah, I think we're
Okay, now.
counting on putting stronger ones in there. If we need to, we can always put a support.
Here.
Yeah, stick that little board right there in that corner.
Or that little longer one would fit right there. Should I get that one?
Nah, it'll be okay.
Because we might have to come back here. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna have you go out. Those little tables. You can just grab one. They're in the shed.
Yeah, you need to quit putting everything out in the shed. They can go in my Wolverines. Do you have the keys?
They're laying right on the toolbox, or laying there, they laying there. And they're in coat. I don't know. Come eyeball honey cut out. That one I got up a little too high.
Yeah, right there should be good. Go right.
There.
Okay. Go around and then okay, back up. Okay. Right in the middle.
Here, I'm gonna come hand these screws to me.
Okay, so this is what the bottom looks like. We did, so you got a 4-foot board there, 4-foot board across, 4-foot board there. You have 3-foot, 3-foot, and this is just a little support chunk where you step in at the door.
I thought those were 2-foot.
Or yeah, sorry, 2-foot there. And then the support piece right there for the door. The only reason we put that there is because that's where most traffic you're gonna see inside of it. So now we're gonna set the floor back up and put the hut on top of it so that Dad can pick where he wants to put their fishing holes at. And then we'll start cutting those out.
Do you want me to clean up that sawdust?
Nah, it's fine.
Huh?
It'll be fine.
Basically, you build it from the door, from right to left.
Yeah.
That's how you build it.
Yeah, you start with your door board, and then you just jigsaw it together back and forth.
What we ought to do, well, the numbers will tell you. I was gonna write Maine.
Well, you could.
I wouldn't worry about it. You got number 1 on that end.
Yeah.
Number 1's where you start at. Start small and go big.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
It's okay. not bad on concrete.
Yeah, concrete.
All right.
It's like nice.
What'll be the deal is we drill holes.
Okay, so it's basically how the floor is going to set up. Makes it look huge right now.
That's what I was thinking.
I think once the hut's on, it's not going to be quite that big, but we're going to start getting the hut set out, get the hut put up, and then Dad's going in to grab his lights and battery box, and then we're going to kind of put it together how they're going to set it up on the ice. That way he can decide where he wants his holes and everything. So here we go. If you want to come help, I will take the extra hands. So now find one of your doors. Probably. So it doesn't really matter. We can just start popping these out. So come over here. So you can stand right here, grab a little strap, and just pull it to you.
I know you moved the whole thing.
Well, that's the door down there.
No, I know. I was pulling on this.
Oh,
way.
yeah.
You're
It does.
sliding across the. Pull on that side, now pull on this side. Maybe I'll make my side.
Just a second.
Oh, no,
So, the easiest way, when you're going to pull it out, bring it till it starts to get tight, put your hand like this.
We need to turn that heater off.
No, it's okay.
I can't pull it. I'm a wimp. It's official.
They're kind of hard.
You're gonna
pull
have
this
to
way.
do this part by yourself, Lynn. Wow, that worked like way longer than the ice hut. So are we gonna set something on the things again?
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah.
That's what I said, something's not, it's off on this side, and it's way too long.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Wow.
this part.
I told you it was going to be 2 foot too long.
Yeah, and it's not wide enough. Well, that could go over that way
So set your corners
to bring this one up.
right on the head.
If this side falls off.
Well, it's just because you're not pegged out.
Up a little bit.
Alright, so beds will basically sit like that. There's enough room up there. You could put the cooler right there. You got your emergency exit door there. We'll have a table here. The heater will basically go
Right in the middle
right there where the joint is. So it'll be directly in the center of the hut, and then they'll put the fan on it. The fan will blow that way. Dad's gonna put a hole there, right where he's standing, and then one right here. Can't really see the X on the camera, but basically right there. So that'll be their setup. Pretty good bit of room. I almost think you could sleep more in the resort though.
Well, it depends on how you would place the cots.
Okay, so we got the hut taken off. Now Dad's gonna cut holes for the fishing holes. cut doors for the fishing holes. So kind of scoot it back together. The floor in their shop has a bit of a hump in it, right in the center joint. So walking around inside of it kind of slid apart a little bit, but not too bad.
We should have scooted it over one way or the other. I thought it would
Yeah, that looks like.
Yeah, it kind of matches mine.
Huh?
Oh, geez.
Looks as good as yours?
Yeah. That's why I said you're cutting them, because I'm going to be responsible. Huh?
I'll have to get the jigsaw out.
Yeah. Yeah, you got right.
Hard on the knees.
Yeah.
I might put the hinges on before I cut these two here. I've got the hinges up there.
Did we put a block on the back of mine? I don't remember. Yeah, we'll see.
You want to grab my drill over there, please? Thanks.
You're welcome.
The only thing I don't like about these They stuck up a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess we've never stumbled over them in the other one.
I was gonna say, we never had that problem. Or had problem on the other one, falling on them or anything.
Hopefully not, that would hurt.
Never have.
Oof.
Not that board. Just thinking sync up.
I guess they don't stick up any farther than the hinge.
No, they really don't.
Almost like this thing's got something wrong with the motor.
Maybe
Start-
there is. If so, it's been that way since day one.
You start drilling and it's fine, and then it like cuts out like that.
How it's always been.
Well, just a quick little look at how we built the floor for it. Basically the same way we built it for the resort. Resort's just a different shape, so you kind of had to figure out your angles on the resort, but pretty much exact same concept. Works out good. I think this floor is going to be a good floor. Definitely lighter and easier to move around having the smaller pieces like we did them, so I think it's going to be good for Mom and Dad. They'll be able to go out and spend the weekend out on the ice or whatever, so it should be fun for them. I'm getting everything cleaned up and we're going to be done.